Hey girl, so let me tell you something. You know, you got them thick hams up under that dress. I'm trying, rub some honey up on you and maybe sop you up with a biscuit. You know what I'm saying, girl? Oh, you just ain't gonna give me no play, huh? You can't even look me in my eyes, huh? Ain't that a? You know what? I mean, you fine though, but you ain't that fine to just be ignoring me and whatnot. That's cool. I got you.
Yo, man, what you saying to homegirl is whack, man, but hey, man, I got something to help out with your game, man. Look, buy one, get one full price on these gold chains, man. What you say, man? Come on, man, step your game up, bro.
Hey, bro, listen, you better back up before you get your eye jammy, bro. I got this, all right? I got this. Get mollywop.
My bad, my bro.
Shoot.
Man, I was just trying to help you out. I know you can't sell game to anybody, but come on,
Yeah, man. Keep your little Cracker Jack top box chains. Anyway, sweetheart, so about these digits are, what's up with them? It's only 7 of them, right? Well, if you count the area code, it's like 10, but you from here, right? Huh? Come on, you really just...
Said, I don't want to remember hip hop. I want to know it getting live on the block. Everybody from the bottom to the top, side to side, when the beat drop, let's hip hop. I don't want to remember hip hop. I want to know it getting live on the block. Everybody from the bottom to the top, side to side, when the beat drop. I'm the tilted pen in the hand of an MC. Upright footwork spins a nice freeze. The hood on a good day, sunny and nice breeze. The motion in your limbs when you're RAP. I'm in the cypher on the street with friends. What we doing in the circle, man, it all depends on the weather, on the time, on the city we in. Off the top from the dome, spit it free as the wind. I'm graffiti art, I'm the soul under your skin. I'm the style you expressing with them cans and paint pens. When you make it, I'm the way that you feel. But hip hop is staying rooted after the deal. I'm the B-boy rocking as the DJ spins. I'm a beatboxer, every MC's best friends. I'm the feeling that you get when the music ends. But it's cool, God willing, we gonna do it again. Said, I don't want to remember hip hop. I wanna know it getting live on the block. Everybody from the bottom to the top, side to side, when the beat drop, that's hip hop.
The AUCypher came about in March of 2011. We went to an illiterati meeting, an open mic night, and we saw the talent that was there. We felt like that there was something that we could do to showcase the talent that was in the AUC that appreciated conscious music, conscious hip hop. And from there, we started to snowball ideas to figure out what was it that we could do, what project could we create that would, kind of shed light on this small little microcosm that existed in the AUC. And from there, the AUCypher was created. We wanted to use students from the AUC because we knew that the talent was here, and we wanted to really give them an opportunity to shine. And we think that this project has done just that.
So hip hop actually began in the South Bronx, New York City, and it began primarily with DJ Kool Herc.
Really it starts with a lot of the DJs coming up from Jamaica and doing a lot of the parties in New York, and doing a lot of call and response, and doing a lot of early mixing and sampling. And really that's the beginnings of hip hop.
So the beginnings, I know it started in the South Bronx and all that kind of stuff, but for me it was something that was kind of brought home in a brown paper bag, the size of a record. And I remember putting on my dad's record player and saying, this is the truth.
The elements of hip hop began to build around the DJ. So you had the DJ, then you had the MC, and then later on in the mid to late 70s, really around 1978, 79, you had the emergence, the beginnings of breakdancing, which is another element of hip hop, as well as graffiti. And so these things weren't necessarily orchestrated by a coordinated committee of hip hop people. It just sort of evolved in the South Bronx, culturally, just as a response to being young black and brown males and females in a situation that required you to express yourself in some form.
So that's really one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is that the beginnings of hip hop are really about the expression of young people in an urban environment. You can look at it in the same way that you looked at jazz. Jazz was kind of a mixture of a lot of different genres that came out of a necessity of self-expression. And so, that self-expression came in the form of hip hop. Something that we came to know later as hip hop, but really kind of grew out of the 70s and out of a lot of the party culture and a lot of the cultural necessities and really economic necessities as well about self-expression among young urban people.
I literally remember as a youngin', Rapper's Delight, and being very excited and being at some kind of get together, some kind of little party, us youngins. It was like the excitement, and people just lost their mind.
However, that rap music can play a critical role in the classroom. Our data show that 85% of African American males listen to rap music at least twice a week, right? So it's a regularly occurring thing. So that's part of their daily experience. That's what they're doing with their time. And actually, we had another question that looked at how do they spend their time. And African American males spend 15 to 16 hours a week listening to music. And typically that music is rap music. So in terms of meeting students where they are, being student-centered, the music piece is a critical part of their daily lives.
Up in my kitchen just to see what I'm doing. Imitators wanna taste of whatever I'm brewing. Fire up the flame, marinate my fame. Take a big gulp and regurgitate my name. Borrow my style cause I do it to perfection. European women wanna borrow my complexion. European women wanna borrow my complexion. European women wanna borrow my complexion. Philly-based mommy with my roots in the motherland. Rich in the books, not much in my rubber band. Cheated on my fears, loyal to my team. Engaged to my craft, now I'm married to my dreams. Mom trying to clue me, streets talking to me. Bum labels tell me what I shoulda, woulda, could be. Or maybe I'm just dissing all the girls that tried to play me. Or maybe I'm just laughing at the boys I told maybe. Or maybe I'm about to break the mold of what a rapper is. Lyricist, leaving pink kisses on the music biz. Living for today and creating not tomorrow. I create the it style haters wanna borrow. I'ma write a book and it'll be a bestseller. Read every page and your raps get better. Who am I? Who are you? I'm trying to get my music played. Don't deliver to the giver, your chances will fade away.
I'm God's gift to the earth. Seemed like my life was going good, but it all switched to the worst. I'm a black man, but I don't praise Islam. I'm a baptized Baptist, forgot to say my psalms. I fell back from the word, landing in Satan's palm. And America foreigners want my nation bombed. Just how our veterans did the Asians nom. My mind like computer chips with a racist rhyme. Like skinny kids getting teeth for having Caucasian mom. A black daddies, 3 out of 5 children, parents are crack addicts. Quit when they went to jail, hit the streets and they back at it. Sons being raised by women's a bad habit, cause the ratio of men decline when you rad faggots. But no disrespect to the gays, because y'all got more pride than most of us men who was straight. At least you being you and not imitating was fake. By disguising you real and syndicating for hate. No medications or meditation could clear your mind from this world of sin and desperations. I saw the root of evil grow like vegetation. The explanations of how I saw my first cremation. The devastation, my friend killed himself with no hesitation. After reading pages in the Revelations, the end of time was his expectation.
The influence of that media in people's lives is really the issue. It's not just one piece. You know, I don't want to, you know, talk about this tree and miss the entire forest. Is my point. And so, yeah, hip hop has an influence, but it's hard to really segment that influence on performance in the classroom.
In all honesty, there's a real problem with the boundaries, right? In terms of what our children watch and what they see, and radio is involved in it, and so it's not just really a hip hop rap artist problem. That's not to let rap artists and hip hop, off the hook, because they bear a lot of responsibility for the influence that they do have. So when I hear rap artists sort of try to negate their influence or try to just say that, it's about, parents need to take care, that sort of generic response, it's stupid, because many of them didn't grow up with parents who were even around, mother and or father, to police, right, what they saw and heard. So they know that you get learning from the street. And so if you're supposedly a voice from the street, like they, many of them like to represent themselves, then you have a responsibility once you are able to get to a certain level of popularity, status, fame, money, right, where you can speak. That means you're in charge of whatever message you want to put out, whatever you want to say to young people, you actually have the opportunity to say it. So we're right to call you on what you are saying and what you're not saying.
Over and opposite, do the opposite of what's expected of the obvious. I hope they ride with this. I pray they listen close. The powerful and educated, who they want the most. We're fulfilled with both. We're originators. Chain me down with my back. You can't destroy creators. Might manipulators, but you won't succeed. Spitting germicide, eradicating all the weeds. I replant the seeds. Regeneration of the dreams are seen by Dr. King. And if I take the lead, I start with me. But if I start with me, warning, approach cautious free. The bugging mind roach off of me. Give you the game the only time where the cost is free. Thank me later. So being congratulated turned into a hater. Powered by manipulators all for the paper. Will you survive in America? Will they never cherish it? System designed to bury you. 300 years ahead of you. Get in your mind and perish it. We gotta do better, bruh. Better me, better you, etc., etc.
Sitting zoned in the thick of night, I twitch at the sight of a biker passing. My light is flashing like I might be inviting tragic or hazardous energy faster than I can even seem to dispatch it or catch it. Cut scene to the green pasture. Skip to the last scene, raining green acid from skies black and clothing tattered and slit-eyed. I sit high satin over high status, white bastards dying in masses over salary cap, cut back, budget collapsing. Young blacks want action in this writing passion. Save the life of a trifling savage, cause in these times I feel justified to just snipe them. Mad cause they like the title master. When blacks built the White House, they wasn't overreacting. Add the white guilt factor. Fact is, white man too stupid to know that Barack is an actor. This is the definition of stifling madness. Any hyper and I might be disaster. I might be just talking out of my ass. What's the reason to lie? When niggas with college degrees selling weed trying to get by. Me, I'm on it, aspire the signs to just play my part. Making art meant to synchronize the brain and heart. Fuck a paisley dart. My blade is hacksaw serrated sharp. Run the track back cause you already heard your favorite part.
Your revolution starts with the words I manifest. I stepped in the arena, battle for my consciousness. Against a corporation that's a person without breath. That's a zombie that bombed me just to get a rep. But I it never have to run. Royalty and discipline versus tons of guns. Plus they got the militia and paid them by the hour. But we got kids with full clips of soul power. And we got mass appeal. And we take it personal. Banging bodies above the clouds for the revenue. That's not a jazz thing. X to the next. You know I steez is so complex. So who's gonna take the weight when we start to demonstrate? DC looking like Egypt, we want a dinner plate. The AUC is gifted, unlimited, rhymes universal, forever like a pyramid.
The difference between commercial and conscious hip-hop is commerce. It's how much money you're willing to put behind a message.
Initially, hip-hop was about the art. It wasn't a money-making venture. It wasn't this whole notion of, let me get in the game to make some money. It was, I want to express myself artistically. And, we can go back and forth just for the art of it and not just about the money. And so you have, early 80s and so forth with Run DMC and other folks where it became a commercial thing globally. and you could really make a lot of money as a rapper. And I'm not trying to say that that was the motive for Run DMC, but I think that's a popular example of when commercial hip hop really went worldwide, was with that group. So commercial being about the bottom line, about the dollar, about making money as a corporate enterprise. Whereas conscious rap is very different. It's almost an internal spiritual expression. So conscious from the Latin, con, right? C-O-N, which means with. Shus from science, or sire, which means knowledge or knowledge of. So a conscious rapper actually is one who is self-aware, knowledge of self. So not only are you aware of yourself, but you're also aware of that which is around you. So the conscious rapper knows who he or she is, as well as the context within which he or she exists.
So to me, the popularity of quote unquote commercial hip hop is really about record executives and about Madison Avenue getting their hands on hip hop and promoting a certain style, if you will. And it's not about popularity. I mean, people still want to hear what's commonly referred to as conscious hip hop. They still want to hear that, and they still listen to it, and it still has its places of popularity, but it's not being marketed and promoted.
So again, the delineation between commercial and conscious hip hop really is what's the money behind the messages that need to be said or are of interest. So if we say, okay, well, it's really important, we want to hear about brothers killing each other or selling drugs or hypersexuality and things like that, those are all comfortable spaces within which we hold and appreciate black men.
Because it's really the commercialization of rap music and the limited airplay, right, of rap. It's not that there's this different divide. It's that there's always been different kinds of rap music. Play, that, that was really it was the word play, and it was about the funny lyrics, and, you got that early on, and you got the conscious rap. They always coexisted, is what I'm saying. And now it doesn't seem like they're able to, because you got that commercialization that favors, right, the less, how shall we say, socially provocative, lyrics.
Your body to control your soul, because what's eternal can be traded for the price of gold.
How to answer that question, I think, is tough. What do I think went wrong with hip hop with respect to women and how to correct it? I think it's a difficult question because hip hop is simply a reflection of what's happening in a larger society.
When it comes to exploitation of women and videos and all that, I mean, part of it is entertainment and part of it is reality, but as long as it's being painted in the proper picture of what you're in it for to present to the public, then do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the media and all of them is who allows it to get to a bigger scale of the audience to watch it.
When something becomes a fad, and right now, displaying women as possessions in videos so that they are as necessary as dollar bills or $100 bills or as the champagne, right? Or as the mansion in the background, it becomes a fad, right? It becomes the normal thing. And you gotta have people courageous enough and brave enough to do what? To shatter the fad. And right now, we're really stuck.
What the media's feeding us got the city so mixed in. Got girls thinking models or video vixen. We watch church from TV, a digital Christian. We should go to to Sunday service and really go listen. But preachers not perfect, they sinning for instance. I had this preacher surround my trust buddy. Lost his love and found his lust with a married woman and pounded thrust. And after they had sex, he had frowned and blushed. He grabbed his clothes and the rest to get dressed quick while putting on his pants. Her husband had stepped in, he saw what was happening, so he pressed to aggression. In a couple of seconds, started busting his weapon. His wife cheating on him was just unexpected, especially with the priest that he chose to speak his vows and told him to kiss and hug at the wedding. So you're praying for me? I'll push your hand, because the one who says amen is just a man. You want a right road, don't mean your past boring. Slaving for money, got the whole style flooring, just to spend your paycheck on Polo Ralph Lauren. In the club and my dollar's worth. A white man on a horse with a collar shirt. In the floor, make a holler first. I say welcome to hell at a toddler's birth. If you spell live backwards, you'll come up with evil. We was born innocent, even Adam and Eve too. Committing homicide, that's what hunger and greed do. Money's the root of the devil, I watch, I see.
Peace to the gods and earths. Instead of trying to follow the system, I think I knowledge the wisdom and try to born and understand it. In a land where man kill a man or demand, he settles being a slave will get nails in his hands and his feet. Contemporary crucifixion is complete when a nigga moment peaks, leaving brothers bleeding in the street. Sign of systematic defeat is leaving me weak, but fuck it, it's a sign of the age. No longer do we value locks and braids, but hot homes and fades. Conquer lean, leaving green on my sister brain. It's called jealousy, they envy the strain of European genetics, cause oppression's ingrained as images inside the psychological frame of reference that maims your defenses, claims your intentions, shapes your perception, and makes you subjected to pressures of looking like a prototype for sex. And let us not judge queens for their transgressions. They favor celeb using bleaching cream on the regular. I blame music as a rap developer. We the reason why people rather live savage and secular.
Well, hip-hop historically was a male-dominated genre, going back, as we talked about, from the 70s through the 80s. And really something interesting happened in the early 90s, often credited to West Coast rappers who introduced gangster rap, where women began to be sort of presented in not the most positive light. So whether it was a derogatory name or label ascribed to her, or whether it was rap videos, but women essentially became props in the background, where they would have bikinis or just be scantily clad in terms of how they were dressed. And they became sexualized and objectified in a way that hip-hop hadn't known prior to that. In the 80s, you had female artists who were quite positive and strong examples of black femininity, with MC Lyte, Moni Love, Queen Latifah, and so forth. And so in the 90s, that began to change and shift in a manner that's still with us today. So you can watch a rap video and a rapper will, be centered on a bed, on a chair, or by the pool. There'll just be dozens of women around him, just as sort of eye candy, as almost window dressing, as if they did something pretty in the background, but not really engaging them in a substantive way. And in terms of artists, yes, you have female artists that have made a good living, as rappers, since then. But in terms of the lyrical content, I would be interested in actually studying the lyrical content of current female rappers in comparison to those who were around in the sort of golden age, golden era, late 80s, around 1990 era of hip hop, and sort of see how they compare. So just because you have female rappers present doesn't necessarily mean that the message and the messenger are presented in the same way.
I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, do we hate our women? Cock just trying to be rhythmic, or maybe he predicted hip-hop as misogynistic. The thought is cryptic, girls working for a peace of mind. I'm starting to think my intellect's the reason why I ain't signed Superhead Corinne. Her flower die faster than when young girl was forced to do NASA. Y'all define your self-worth by what you could give a man. Give a little nookie, and I'm hoping that'll understand Giuseppe pumps. Louis tags, found they soul in a Gucci bag. Made the choice to change the world on that Spelman woman swag. Google boys' names inked on them like graffiti. Show me Amber Rose and I'll show you Nefertiti. Light versus dark, long hair versus short. Until I fit the status quo, my image I'll distort.
The cypher was nothing till we stepped in it. Gave it definition with no limits. Yeah, this is no gimmick. This is straight up off the top, I pull it from the atmosphere, none. The brother is that one bar, none. I am not par, I'm like a birdie. Brother real fly, man, you can say I'm nerdy, cause I got glasses, but because you can't see past this exterior, the brother is inferior. If he thinking that I'm just that, but I'ma tell you what I am, that is that fact. Because I define myself like Hoochie Chagalia. That's the self-determination, yeah, I am a leader. Like I was from Chicago or Philly. I think that's where the thing is from, but might be silly. Cause I can't remember where the clothing line from, but it's okay. I be spitting it with no drums. Like it was a marching band with no drum section. Funk Squad, what's up? Yeah, I'm in the intersection of life and death, but I'm gonna pick life, but I am gonna rep my college to the day that I die. Brother, well read, and yes, well, cause I seen a lot of things. Brother just say it, man, I'm here, get a ring. Trying to get a ring for that championship. Brother was the one that was on that ship. We didn't fall off, we didn't slip. They threw us off, threw us to the sharks, but it's dark now. I'm bringing that light like the boom stand, man. I can spit in the mic. That's I guess a furry little squirrel. I don't really know, but I'm a rock his world. Cause I like to rock mics every time, and I like to make it nice every rhyme. I ain't the kind of cat that just like mediocrity. I'm like, man, I like me. To spit and make it real nice. The brother is the one that never does it twice. Things that he say, cause I don't like redundance. I like spitting that real flow with abundance. Everything except for the kitchen sink. Now I throw the kitchen sink in, what you think? You ain't gon' have it, now you hit in the head. Brother, do it, man, hope you ain't dead. Hope they can resuscitate CPR. But I bring this thing right here so hard, like it's density. You can look molecules. Brother right here, man, up in the vestibule. What is that? Just a worded rhyme. Brother, bring it through, man. It is my time like I own the watch in my possession. Brother just thinking about things, recollection. But that's enough, cause they tired of holding cameras. But it's okay, lights, camera, action. Now the fraction, I make it 3/5 and 5/5, add a 2 to the 3. I don't know, but math was never for me. But it's okay, because I am an MC. And then I go and get the mathematics, acrobatics, put it on the tongue, man, now I am at it. At it again, add it to grin, because I am gonna smile, cause I got to win. Nothing can I lose. Find a may await one. Gotta like one. I don't know what I said, but God knows. So I bring it, man. These are God's flows. Just give it to him, and then I take something back, and then we do it like that. Yeah.